Okay, it's September 16th. It's about 8:52 p.m. I'm currently out here at Rosemont, Illinois. I'm out here working though, but in relation to the Kenneka Jenkins case, the hotel where the incident took place is like 3 blocks from here, and every time I come to this lot, I drive past that hotel. I've been doing so like for like the past year, just about. So they're still out there. They're keeping it up. They still protesting. I didn't get a chance to hold the phone up to drive by and show anything, the people out there and all that. They're not directly in front of the hotel, and the protest is not super large, but I would say at any given time it's anywhere from 100 to 200 people out there, and they are making an impact on the hotel. And the impact that they're making is that they're losing business. And that's one of the things that the activists stated to the family, that they need to tone it down and they need to move it to another location because they're not making money. And when you think about it, I mean, yeah, it's a business, but something happened there. And to me, just the way that was presented to the family was straight up bullshit. Okay? You want to tell the family to tone down or stop the protest for a loved one that ended up dead. And I'm gonna even go so far as to say was murdered. And that's a bunch of bullshit. And this is a perfect example of when you got niggas that's plugged, that's picked by other people other than your own black race to represent you about shit, you will get screwed the fuck over. Now, the woman had hired an attorney. They're going to conduct an independent investigation. And it was too much things said on social media from people that were there that night. What they're trying to do in Chicago is they put on the front page of the Chicago Sun-Times, big headlines about the Jenkins case, and they show the actual picture from the surveillance of her walking through the kitchen. The whole front page, right? So basically what they trying to do, what these other folks is trying to do is what they've always done: manipulate, control, lie, and subdue the masses and try to say, okay, it's solved now, everything can be swept under the rug. That's a bunch of bullshit, okay? So far as I know, the 3 activists, or maybe the 4 activists that's involved in this, all these motherfuckers is goat niggas, okay? These is motherfuckers that don't really represent the true interests of black people being sold out to serve other folks and their agendas, okay? It is what the fuck it is. And people have home security surveillance systems in their house. And these things, every year, they get more and more advanced, more and more technically advanced. And even my brother has a system where, it operates on motion. You can walk through the house and anything that moves, a little square will show up, just like the squares you saw on the surveillance tape for Kenneka Jenkins. Anytime one of those squares show up, that detects movement. And there were more than 2 squares that showed up at certain points when they showed her walking down the hallway. That means there was some movement in that fucking hallway. But they expect, just like on a broader, more national level, they expect the person at the bottom to be so dumb, so stupid, not to know nothing, not to have nothing, not to research nothing, that could have just been pushed aside as, anything. There were people who copied it from off the news, and they looked at it. They saw shadows. They saw shadows of two individuals other than Jenkins walking down that hallway. Okay, I even looked at the videos that they posted, and what happened was they posted the videos on Facebook and a couple of them on YouTube, and they've been deleted already. I don't even think they was up a full 24 hours. But before they deleted the video, the girl saved it and sent it to somebody else's phone. And she lives here in Chicago, so what she needs to do is get in touch with the family and the family's attorneys. But in these surveillance cameras, even for your own personal home security, when movement is detected, these little squares will show up to highlight the area where the movement is. And there was times, and there are still some videos up, whereas when she was walking through that hallway, you saw more than one motherfucking square show up to detect movement. And these people trying to cover this shit up. This is the reason why it took so long. And then you got, like I said, you got these old two-faced ass niggas out here, whether they right here in Chicago or they 100 miles away in another city, another state, that will sit up there and tell you, oh, the video ain't been altered. I can tell, I know this motherfucker, you know. It is what it is. And like I said, you got people out here that will use our own people. Will use our own people to lead us to fucking slaughter. You know what I'm saying? Our own people. Everybody from famous motherfucking actors and movie stars, athletes, even a pastor in your motherfucking pulpit. These motherfuckers will lead your ass straight to hell. For white folks. And as long as we got goats mixed in with the motherfucking sheep, it ain't nothing that will ever happen to us in our communities that we will ever have 100% clarity on. You know what I'm saying? And that's the fucking way it is. It is the way, it is what it is. As long as we got goats mixed in with the motherfucking sheep, we always gonna get did over by our own, so the other motherfucker can keep their goddamn hands clean. So I'm glad to see them people still out here protesting, and don't give up until the family's lawyers then came to the end of their conclusion. And I really hope and I think that they are going to find something. And if they find out more than what the fuck this fake ass activist had put out, that's gonna put him and them other three niggas on the spot. It's gonna put him and them other three niggas on the spot. Like I said, was saying to somebody the other day, Jesse done got old. He done got old and senile. When he opens his mouth, he says shit that don't make sense. These motherfucking elites need motherfuckers, new, fresh young faces, to get in our black affairs and fuck shit up, corrupt shit, and disrupt shit from within, so we can keep from standing up for the right things and being a great people. That's what that's what a few small people can do to a large, vast majority. They put them in at the right place, the right time, and these motherfuckers will infiltrate, fuck up, corrupt, and disrupt. And everybody, the large masses of people, of black people, will just be fucked up. And this is why when shit happens, everything just kind of fades away, and then we go back to what the fuck we've been doing. And you think back at it, well, what happened to the movement for this? What happened to the movement for that? What happened to people standing up for this, that, and the other? Because you got motherfuckers of our own goddamn race traitors, race sellouts, motherfucking goats, that will sit up here and corrupt shit from the inside out. And once their mission is done, these motherfuckers fade off into the darkness. And one of the motherfucking activists, I heard this motherfucker driving a goddamn Jaguar. What the fuck kind of work you do when you driving a fucking Jaguar? If all you do is hold up fucking posters and signs and get motherfuckers to march, how the fuck you driving a Jaguar? That's all I got to say for today. I hope them people keep pushing until the truth finally comes out, because I ain't satisfied with what the fuck they done put out. I'm not.